Good afternoon. We are Fruits Basket. I'm Katsuhiko. This is Shiori, Kei. We are going to show our marketing plan for Kobe Inc. This is the outline for today's presentation. First of all, so far, Nagasawa has been successful in making Kobe Inc. very unique. As you know, all 74 colors of Kobe Inc. have special stories of their own, which are related to sceneries, living places, and people in Kobe City.
However, there are some obstacles. First, Kobe Inc. has been loved by many people, of which sales depend on current customers. Second, Kobe Inc. has a huge variation of colors, which is a strong point and very impressive to customers. But it is not particularly useful when it comes to choosing from 74 colors. Indeed, we are all fountain pen users and went to buy Kobe Inc. at the shop, but we felt overwhelmed and couldn't find best one. Third, more people have come to use laptops or mobile phones instead of stationery because of digitalization. The popularity of writing materials is shifting to computers. Fourth, still now, many people have a stereotyped image that ink is just for using fountain pens and color is only black and blue. As a result, there are fewer writing habits than before. Here's some data. As this graph shows, less people tend to use stationery than before. However, it is true that still more than 90% of people think we should pass down the handwriting culture to the next generation. So, we need to expand our market to another group of people and emphasize the strength of Kobe Inc. so that customers can enjoy various colors and soft and gentle touch of fountain pens and get more satisfied. Also, changing the value of ink is very important.
Next, let me explain our plan. The concept of our plan is color your life, join our palette. Based on the current situation, our aim is to expand the market. So we target brand new customers, especially 20s and 30s. However, most of them have never experienced writing with a fountain pen yet. So we want them to find the value of writing through writing experiences with Kobe Inc. In order to find the value of writing, we think wedding ceremony is the best occasion because 20s and 30s gather around and they exchange their special feelings like appreciation and love. Now, let me talk about our plan in detail. As targeting 20s and 30s brand new customers, and in order to overcome the obstacles we have mentioned, we will collaborate with wedding ceremonies in Kobe, which are special and important events in our story of lives. It will match the image of Kobe Inc. So, we will start with the collaboration with Concerto in Kobe. Concerto is a cruise ship which has restaurants and holds wedding ceremonies. Now, please take a look at this picture. In general wedding ceremony, your name card is on the table, and backside is a message from bride and groom. When Katsuhiko attended a wedding ceremony before, he felt he wanted to reply to this message if it is possible. However, he didn't have a chance to reply to it in the wedding ceremony. So, in order to satisfy this demand, we will suggest an idea that invitees write a message back to bride and groom. We call it Reply in Kobe. Did you notice? There are reply, bridal, which sounds like bridal, and ink in this phrase. Don't you think it sounds very attractive to you? During the waiting time before ceremony starts, invitees write messages and finally put them together on a tree. The phrase "reply in Kobe" and this eye-catching beautiful tree give a big impression to invitees.
So next, let me explain about follow-up strategy. Even though bridal in Kobe has a big impression, it is still difficult to make invitees want to use a fountain pen and the Kobe ink through only the writing experience at the wedding ceremony. So we need follow-up strategies which can make them become loyal customers of Kobe ink. So we will suggest 3 follow-up strategies. As a first step, we need a strategy which invitees can remember Kobe ink after the wedding ceremony. So in order to achieve this, we will suggest an idea that invitees can receive 1 fountain pen, small bottle of Kobe ink, and the color chart as their gift at the wedding ceremony. Then they will be able to try fountain pen with Kobe ink after the wedding ceremony. For this strategy, we need a cooperation with bride and grooms because they choose gift to their invitees. Therefore, in this step, bride and grooms will also get special fountain pen and the Kobe ink which has their picture on it. So through this first follow-up strategy, not only invitees can get the chance to use a fountain pen with Kobe ink, but also bride and grooms will have a precious memory of their wedding with Kobe ink.
For the next step, we need a strategy to keep the connection with invitees and get them more familiar to Kobe ink in their daily life. So we would like to suggest 2 arrangements. First, we will put a QR code on the back side of a small bottle, which invitees can get at the wedding ceremony. When they scan that QR code, they can follow official accounts on Twitter or Instagram and find a post of Reply in Kobe there as well. In addition, invitees can see the color chart of Kobe ink, which they also receive as a gift at wedding ceremony. In terms of color chart, we would like to provide them a new color chart printed on both sides. The one side is the current one, and the other side is the new color chart reorganized based on color cycle. Since invitees have less knowledge of colors and inks, it is very effective because this color chart helps them not only enjoy differences of each color story, but also pick up their own favorite color more easily. The QR code and the color chart will support our main idea, and as a long-term perspective, it is very important and effective to keep the connection with invitees through SNS. In short, this strategy will enable us to provide them information of Kobe ink and also keep their interest in Kobe ink.
As third follow-up strategy, we will suggest personalization to find your own color. The step of personalization will be announced on the official website of Kobe Inc. This is the top page of personalization question. Customers answer some questions. For example, what color are you attracted to? And which occasion do you want to write or draw? And so on. As a result, 3 colors of Kobe Inc. are suggested for you. When you finish this step for personalizing your color, you can proceed to a step for registering a subscription service. This subscription service provides 2 contents. First one is for customers who found their favorite colors, which they can buy 1 favorite color of Kobe Inc. every 2 months. Second one is for customers who want to enjoy a variety of colors, which they can buy small bottles of 3 different colors every 2 months. Through this step, customers can find their own colors, and it will help constant purchases of Kobe Inc.
So, to sum up, the collaboration with Conchild and Bridal Kobe will capture the attention and interest of people in 20s and 30s toward Kobe Inc. Then the next 3 follow-up strategies will build a bridge between those people and Kobe Inc. Through this whole plan, people in 20s and 30s will be able to find and enjoy their own color of Kobe Inc.
Fountain pens and inks used to be a tool to output words, which are being replaced by ballpoint pens and computers as time goes by. If we set the value on convenience, there might be fewer opportunities to choosing ink. However, this is why we pursue that people find the value on using ink itself. Using ink gives our daily life more brightness, putting our feeling for someone to ink, connecting each other through ink. Ink will not be just a mean, but the purpose. This is what we want to suggest as the new culture of Kobe Inc. Thank you.
And lastly, this whole plan, through this plan, that we calculated the increase of the sale of Kobe Inc. would be about 5 million yen in 2 years by our plan. So based on Rule 1, as you can see on the slide, the budget is going to be about 1.1 million yen.
Thank you again. Thank you for your presentation. Now we will have questions from judges. Judges, please.